your votes. Send hashtag CLG win or hashtag T8 win to at LOL Esports. We'll tally those up as we get into our second game here, the final day of the regular season for the North American Summer Split. We still got some tiebreakers, so don't go anywhere after the end of the day. We'll have a few, and those are going to be awesome games. These ones as well, going to deliver CLG versus Team 8. Now on to the Rift.
And they first picked that Gragas for Smithy. And in his last second half of the split, he's played Gragas 6 times. And he's only lost once on it.
Yep, the last 7 games. Not too bad.
Welcome to Summer.
See if he can make this another one. Well, I guess this will be 8 now that he brings it into to count it.
Yeah, 8 out of the... Well, he played a Nautilus and Evelyn, so 7 out of the
Trying to change
9.
it up. Why not?
Yep.
Figure out where the slump was, and then they
Well,
pulled themselves out of it. Oh, hello. Good day. I say good day, sir.
I said good day!
Wow. Got a toboggan himself right out.
Oh,
Oh, my
man.
word! What is happening in the top lane? No way!
Man.
Holy moly! Woo!
Gets the flash level 1. That is a huge power point. He's still going, though. He's got Ghost. He's going to keep going.
Oh, sweet.
He's going to keep going.
Sassy Molassie. Oh, my God. First blood, 1 minute and 13, completely soloed out. I can't even. This kills the Rumble.
This kills the Rumble.
This kills the Rumble. Wow. That's going to make things a little bit more tough.
Oh, he comes back with a long sword. That kills people, Riv.
Even more so. The potential is real, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So that's pretty Golden Age, starting off nice and shiny.
But this is why putting CLG back on a top lane carry for Zion Spartan is such a big deal. This guy knows how to take over a game in the top lane. They had a point where they didn't have him on it. When they hit that slump, that 4-game losing streak, he was on Gnar, Rumble, Rumble, but then they put Fizz, Kennen, Olaf.
Oh, that Kennen thing.
Just get away from the meta a little bit, and just do you, Zion Spartan.
It's also, we see this happen. I guess it was a long time ago at regionals, when somebody would kind of pull out a pick that you see sometimes, but in a professional matchup, you really don't know what the aggression's going to be, that level spike, what they're going to hit, what's this 1v1 going to do. Zion's been using a lot of that to his advantage with these little picks. Same thing with Fnatic. They've been doing it with their picks as well.
It's true.
Taking things that people don't see often does make it hard to play against.
And that's what you want to do.
As long as you can play it.
Remember the rule of thumb, when you don't know how to play against something in competitive play, just lane swap it. Get him out of there.
Why not?
They lane swap it to the other side. Mien gets himself a free farm lane that Mien likes to have.
Right.
But now double lift Afromu with the Janna immediately pushing down the bot lane turret. And trying to get an advantage there. He's not on the Trist, but he still has the turret in his sight. CLG take turrets extremely early and try to get a gold advantage off of that. It also pressures the enemy to make the same move as you and mirror you on the opposite side of the map.
Right. The gentleman's agreement. Not even an agreement. You have to. You're kind of forced to at this point.
One person does it, you both have to do it.
All right, so the switch is flipped. We're going to get these turrets to get dropped down. Dragon pressure actually as well coming in. So that will be nice stats. Not too much right now for CLG, for the control, the timer. Things to keep pressuring on to Team 8. Already a 400 gold lead here.
Because of the fact that Afromu and Double Lift shoved the lane up so quickly, they got priority on the turret, they got more damage on it early. It requires 3 people from Team 8 to actually match the damage, so they just bring their jungler and their top laner to go ahead and take a dragon. So early dragon for CLG. CLG haven't even taken the turret yet, and they have only 200 gold less than Team 8. That's the first blood, and that's the CS falling into their hands. You can see Double Lift has way more CS than Mien.
That worked out pretty well. See teammate a little more struck to just get the turret down and match it, while Double Lift had the time to farm that CS all the way up to the turret. Still has time to hang out here, even might get another wave ahead if he decides to keep it. Not too much vision though, except for what's in the lane. So he's got to leave, no safety in the river. 5 minutes coming up on the clock. Things are looking pretty quiet in the mid lane on the home front. Looks like Pole Belter's just going to stay back and keep getting out blue cards to keep his mana pool up.
Yep. He's also got that Twisted Fate passive, so he'll have a little bit of an inflated gold.
That's true.
Up against Golden Blue. He has.
Even with that lead.
Yeah, he has potions in his inventory as well. So
He's not even getting pressured to use those either.
Yeah, he's gotten the 3 potions out of the longsword start from Golden Blue, I believe. Yes, he has.
Cool. Wild cards might be tagging, getting what they need. You can see Doublelift just wants to kind of go into farm mode here. Not too much damage with his first buy. It's going to be Phage pieces for the end as Doublelift looks to stack that tier up right away on his first. To the top side, Afromu is going to start his roam. His presence here doesn't seem to be doing too much. There's the rush down from Golden Glue. He does use the hammer to knock him away. A good flash from Pobelter to dodge Dodo's headbutt coming in there. Nice job on both sides. Very hectic it seems up here. Porpoise is back and forth. Is still able to grab a bit of his jungle.
Oh, Zion.
Oh, Zion indeed. A great choice.
Ghost just popped.
Great choice by Nien to get away from the undertow, get himself into a safe spot. Has to flash though. That's Zion blowing 2 flashes by himself here in the first 6 minutes of the game. Cali Trolls has actually just come back up from that first engage we saw in lane. So he is really creating a lot of pressure by himself.
And this creates gank opportunities in these lanes. Nien is very gankable now, but at all times Zion Spartan is somebody that you could actually put some pressure on. But Porpoise has been giving attention to Cali Trolls in the top lane.
They're going to try. He already has the coverage to know he might get engaged on, but a 2v1 shouldn't be anything that he's sweating at the moment. And another try here from Dodo, blowing that flashes down. And seems like a sixth sense here from Pobelter. He backs up to place some wards in to make sure he's safe as well.
Well, also, he's level 6, so he's making sure that they don't have vision of him when he's looking for a gank. He's looking for Nien.
He's looking for the Valkyrie as well. He knows he could just go right over the wall there. But good call on that roam down, looking for the play for sure. Even with the summoner spells down. I want to try to get this kill in. And not a lot of coverage in that river. They'd be diving into a lot of fog of war if they tried to do this. But the Twisted Fate ult would be kind of the kicker.
Nope, Zion doesn't have Ghost.
No
Get some
ultimate.
damage on him. We'll see what happens.
Should be good. No worries.
This Pobe, though, he's coming in.
There's the TP as well, right into the Tri-Brush. That's going to be Cali Trolls. No ultimate for him.
But that leaves top lane open, and they're going to get this top lane turret.
Cali Trolls is at 6. I thought that was going to be an equalizer no matter what under the turret. They're kind of left here now. That's going to be a back. They both get out of that situation. And now they're going to have to at least take down this turret if they want to get something.
He doesn't have equalizer. He's level 5.
Yep.
Oh.
That makes that a very tough situation.
Just these little trades that CLG are outplaying. A Twisted Fate ultimate for a teleport, I would take that any day of the week. It's only a 2-minute cooldown versus the 5-minute cooldown because it was used on a ward.
Yeah, that's a good point. It was not to a turret. Can't be, obviously, when you're trying to engage like that.
It's future play.
Keep a track on that, right? What is it going to cost, or what will it provide? CLG will get themselves into a tight situation. The teammate can still handle. Zion Spartan here. Looks like they're closing in.
He's stalling them because Doublelift is clearing waves top with his ultimate and making sure that he can get this turret. This turret's going down, though. What's going to happen here?
I don't see very many ultimates, and no level 6s actually on the bottom side of the map. Not really enough to finalize more than just Zion Spartan in that back and forth, but Doublelift is having a field day in the top lane right now. Something we said Nien was doing a bit of, but he can't kind of copy Doublelift if CLG's winning the game right now.
Well, they're also allowing Doublelift to do this. This is a big plan.
Right.
Swap him into the lane, push the turret quickly. TP coming from behind. They know Cali doesn't have his. He has his flash now, and he doesn't even have an equalizer yet.
Oh, very far up. Still goes for the flash knowing you're going down. Valiant attempt for the kill, but could have saved the summoner spell for sure on that one.
Yeah, I don't know if he actually saw Cali Trolls before he flashed, or saw Zion Spartan before he flashed, because it just looked like he was trying to escape that gank.
True.
True.
It's always easier to say it because we can see the entire map.
Yeah. He flashed right as he saw him.
He was over the wall. How
too
did
much?
you see that?
Too much. That ward in a really good spot.
What we were talking about earlier as well, back to Doublelift, is that the team now with these Zion picks is actually, that creates so much pressure. They're putting Zion on things that make the other team focus on, so Doublelift can go wander off and do what he wants.
That was something that when they were in that slump, it was all about protect Doublelift comp. They were running Jinx, they were running these types of champions like Callista, Graves. Or sorry, not Callista Graves. They were running Jinx, Sivir.
Oh boy, it's good. We're good.
Looking at the wrong team, sorry. Yeah, they're running Jinx, they're running these things where they had to protect double lift, and then all you had to do was that gravity game where Shen just runs through your team, taunts the one person who's going to deal damage to your team.
Yeah.
Now you have multiple threats. You get Pole Belter off of Lulu, you get double lift onto anything, but you put Zion Spartan onto something that's going to cause pressure, and this is how they take over the map. 1,000 gold lead, very systematic, equal in turrets, but they have CS advantages on their AD carry and their top laner. And Pole Belter is actually even in gold because of the fact that he has that passive.
Yep.
He's actually a little bit ahead. Slightly ahead.
That's exactly when they slumped, was the Lulu plays, trying to protect double lift, where the team, when they started, said, Pole Belter's that guy that can bring damage to the table, so why put him on Lulu? I mean, like, you see Ryu carry on it, get some kills, quadra kills and whatnot, but it's not going to happen for every Lulu. You know, put him on something that can carry. Like this TF, oh, unfortunate, he already had that card pulled. Walk right out.
And when they first brought Pole Belter onto the team, it was, we liked that we knew we had damage that was going to show up to the team fight. Put him on a damage champion. And then you'll definitely have damage that shows up to the team fight. And CLG, we had that thing that Double Lift was talking about yesterday, where they're really only losing to themselves. They don't consider themselves losing to top teams. They just feel like they outdraft themselves, they outthink themselves.
Of course, that sounds better.
Of course it does. Then you bring in a psychologist to help you stop beating yourself.
Yep. It's the
and
little
they get
things.
through that block.
It's been the little things for a lot of teams. The mentality can shift with just a person added to the team, evolve it up and high to Cloud9, and they showed a lot of progression instantly. It's all about that mentality you're approaching the game with. Sports psychologist really gives these guys the edge they need. It seems like it's been paying off, especially Zion in the top lane. Whether or not psychologist, he has just been playing very well towards the end of the split and has really always been a reliable guy once you give him that opportunity.
Yep.
He's up to the Phage and a Kindle Gem right now, so he can keep that speed up, synergy, slow down, a little bit of cooldown, so very nice recipe that he's got himself started. And that rush right now for Cali Trolls, trying to get that Leandre's out. Missed Shock Blast there by Golden Blue. Pole Belter cleans up these waves. A little bit of a lead by Golden here in the mid, but he's been pushing Belter back.
Yeah, and we talked about the Phage build. Black Cleaver first for Olaf. Cooldown reduction for picking up the axes puts you at a really good point where you just pick it up, throw it again, pick it up, throw it again, because you have enough and you don't have that overlap of those seconds, or that gap of seconds between throwing axes. Even though nobody on this team, on Team 8 is going to stack armor, it's still a really good buy because the Q landing and physical damage also gives you the movement speed of Black Cleaver. So the Olaf chase down potential, like you were saying, it just goes through the roof with that. And that's all he wants to do, is true damage, destroy who's ever in the lane against him. Zion Spartan's probably going to be left on an island, but he's going to keep bringing different people onto the island with him.
Yep.
Right now it's Nian. He's got Ghost.
Oh, he's hatching that ward. He's going to sprout 2 wards.
Callie's coming up to him, though. Visitors on the island?
When things take too long and there's a lot of fog of war, you got to consider you're the guy who is actually in the bad spot by that point. There's going to be the hit. There's the ultimate trigger just in time. I was waiting to see that all game. That's got to be so frustrating for Dodo.
And like I said, you can't headbutt him, knock him away.
Nope.
It's a great pick that they picked in their 4 or 5 slot of champion select. After they had seen the Alistar and they saw the Jace, they knew what they were getting into. This Olaf was just going to be able to be untouched.
So much control. I think the last time we saw like Olaf play in the LCS was Boy going crazy on people. It's been a really long time. And then EU brings it out. We see it in some other places. Now Zion Spartan has it in the top lane. Viking is coming back for sure.
People say he got Olafed, but it doesn't look that way right now.
Nope.
Looks like you can still make him work. Be a little creative.
Oh, Dodo slowed here. Could be the catch up. There's going to be the follow through. Flash over the wall from him. Looks like he may be able to squeeze out. He does have to cut over the edge of the wall, though. This mid turret still looking to go down. CLG's getting actually pretty crazy, going very deep into the jungle with that mid turret being up here. You see teammate still has a good bit of defense to push back with. Ooh, good dodge. All right, so that Black Cleaver is finished up, Zyrene. Good power coming from Zion Spartan. Now, if they want to even go under these turrets is an option. They just have to all be there at the same time.
He's coming right to middle, so is Pole Belter. It looks like they're looking for conflict right now. They might have him rush up the gut and go straight for a play. They want to siege this turret. Zion's actually going to cut towards the top lane now. And just go back to split pushing patterns. I like this. He has his TP up. You shouldn't have to have him run up the gut to do that. Just get some wards down on the sides.
It's not going to be just Cali Trolls that stops him, so they're going to have to call out more people.
Yeah, and Cali can't farm this wave either. And this is a big wave that's actually pushing towards Zion Spartan. So if Zion wants to freeze, he has that option. If Zion wants to TP down, he has that one. If he wants to go dual Cali Trolls, he can go do that too. And it looks like he chunked him out a bit too. Half HP for Cali.
Still a good bit of clear on the waves here by Nien. Golden Glue being able to stay in the mid lane and stop CLG from taking down this mid turret, but teammates not getting really any pressure on mid themselves once they walk up to CLG's side. Also trying to put a few too many pink wards forward, lose control on that one, but they still try to keep fishing. You can see both sides are actually pinked out. They're really trying to control this area and get something back.
It's that poke war. It's the war of attrition there. Rudy going back and forth. Zion Spartan. Is he going to be able to get that? Just shoves the wave up top, checks the buffs, and prepares himself for a possible fight. Has twice the CS of Cali Trolls in the top lane.
Sight zone very fast here for Porpoise to keep wards.
Oh, he's
up
hurting
on
him
their
right to
side.
Zion.
Oh, he has to flash. Ragnarok used, and he backs out. The gate giving a Jace just a bit too much speed, and another minion wave fizzles out in front of the turret. Now Sheens from both Pole Belter and Double able to help take down those turrets. Shouldn't be too long for that one to stay up. 3 seconds on a dragon, so whatever fight comes from this will probably head right down to that. It actually looks like Smithy is trying to get his hands on it already. Cali Trolls is going to find him, so we may see everybody peel off the turret.
Cali, though, he's alone. He doesn't have anybody who can help and even get to him. And all these pink wards in this area is littered with pink wards from CLG. They're in an okay spot to actually fight this.
I'm looking for the Golden Glue poke. Where is it coming from? He's always been so close to the team when he fires these off, instead of standing a little bit back in the fog of war, hitting that range, and then able to whittle the team down. You got a Corden, you got a Jace. We haven't seen any of that poke coming out yet. So they back off once again. CLG feels like that opportunity is somewhat fizzled out. It's going to turn into Dragon at some point. Go ahead and get prepared for that. Teammate's going to grab control of it. Zion Spartan in the top lane, however. TP is up, but it looks like they're going to go ahead and just concede this one for the pressure.
I like that. When looking at the items and the spikes of these two champions against each other, mid lane and AD carry, Corki and Jace, yeah, you'll probably want to seed it to a Corki that has Dragon Force already,
for sure.
and this Jace that has Brutalizer, and he's ready to start poking. And you do allow Zion Spartan to continue to shove his top lane, though. Is he going to get it?
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, he's got
Free
this.
turret.
He's got it.
Well, not free. They gave up that dragon, obviously. Nothing's free. So a nice hit towards the top side, somewhere they don't have to continue to pressure. Zion Spartan now gets the ability to go somewhere else, start to spread teammate thin, and create a little bit of trouble in a different area. Blue buff transferred over. Looking at summoner spells right now for how crazy this next fight could be. Really only flash down for Golden Glue and Dodo right now in that last Raptor engage.
Zion's really the whole catalyst of this entire game. He's blowing people's flashes. He's running up to them. He's been able to duel almost anybody in this game at this point with Black Cleaver Hexdrinker.
I like the Hexdrinker. Very nice.
A large amount of CS. Keeping his TP for the pivotal play, waiting for it.
It's like if he wants to just kind of fight Cali Trolls on the Equalizer for a second, he can.
He's coming in from the side
Stay
here.
in that flame. Ooh, Pole Belter pinching himself to the wall. Quickly gets out. Too much of a tell there if you're playing against the poke composition. Try not to walk near objects. There's that poke. Getting a little bit out. Hopefully can start to stick. Obviously, Smithy's going to get a bit of his passive to help him out. Need to see more of that. The end starting to fire his off as well. 4,000 gold down. Teammate very weary of taking any fights here in the mid lane. The ability to disengage from CLG as well on just Dodo going in is super simple. It's the Howling Gale or the Cask if he's not there.
Nice little steal, but is he going to pay for it? Yes, he is.
Oh, wow. The ability to collapse right there.
Oh.
Huge.
And it goes over to Zion.
Where did he come from?
I think that's what they're saying, too.
He was already on the bot side of the map. He didn't even teleport to get down here. He was just hanging out ready for the party.
He's everywhere.
He's a pro. He's going to be there for you.
He's got every kill on the team. That gives them mid-turret.
He does. That's crazy.
And they get priority on this mid lane.
He's
They
got
get to
every
get some damage
kill
on it, too.
and death. actually. Oh.
Nice equalizer, but it's only for disengage at this point.
That's
They're
the
trying
poke
to chase down.
they need to be able to follow up on. There's every kill on the team. Going to be a shutdown now if they can get it. Dodges out. Zion Spartan. Hexdrinker comes up. He throws on the Ragnarok. He starts going crazy. Golden Glue's able to cap off Pole Belter. Zion's fighting. Tries to get the shots in to get the lifesteal, but cannot do it. And it looks like they're going to trade 2 for 2 here with a minion wave coming in favor of Counterlogic Gaming.
They do have a little bit more HP here, and they have a very healthy engager.
Yep, minion wave in the bot lane too that's going to have to be taken into consideration by Team 8 as they push off mid lane. It looks like CLG is going to have to give this one up with the low HP bars here.
Large minion wave in the top lane that you want to pick up for yourself. Don't let that hit the turret. You can see Doublelift wants to head there as fast as possible. Pings it. Nobody take this from me.
Yeah, it's mine. The Doublelift with that fast Mana Moon got himself to earn mana very quickly with that auto attack charge up. See this fight one more time. It's pretty hectic to start.
It splits off on both sides, but CLG, Zion really wants to fight this and turn it
Nice
at
shot
any
blast.
possible opportunity. Doublelift is out of this fight. He just gets to throw Qs in, and then it's time to turn. Pole Belter doesn't get the gold card off immediately. He gets it on Nien, who's still relatively in the back line, but Afromu with the ultimate, the flash ulti, little bit late there. Wasn't able to save Pole Belter.
Yep.
Ooh, but CLG did this yesterday. They kept making Dignitas engage into them, and then they would turn it around. So I'm assuming CLG's team compositions and their team comms are about, let's wait, turn on them after they use some cooldowns. The Rumble ulti's gone, get off of it, reposition, don't fight on it, and now is the opportunity to fight. Even if you're half HP, there usually are really good opportunities in fights to turn it around on people because they don't have cooldowns.
All those shields disengage as well. Counterlogic Gaming using very well. Every time I saw this Gragas Channa composition come in, you'd think it would be chaos, but teams know to use one or the other, not just bounce people around and get the fight they want out of it. Zanya's now finished up. Elixir of Wrath for Zion Spartan. Looks like they are really ready to keep these fights going. Like you said, they want to keep baiting them into fights. They have the items to show it.
4-2-0 for Zion Spartan. Elixir Wrath in his inventory. He's going to try to pick up this red buff. As soon as he gets priority in the top lane, as soon as he gets control of it.
Little dangerous. It's going to be smited away. It still goes over to Counterlogic Gaming.
Smithy.
Doublelift, the poke definitely not equaling the same. Iceborne Gauntlet for Doublelift actually as well to keep a lockdown on the members of Team 8.
It's very kitey.
Yeah.
You start a fight, you kite backwards.
Going back on blue.
Trying to do as much damage as possible.
It's been a while since we saw that.
You put the burden of engage on the enemy team. You make them walk through Howling Gale, stuns, Olaf Qs, AoE slows, so you put the burden of engage on Team 8.
Yep.
But right here, they're actually going to take it in their own hands.
Zanya's is there. Where's the play? Maybe not be able to use it. Gets it at the end. Can he get the Storm Shield to stay alive? What a shot! Timed by Nien. He flashes out, fires one back over his shoulder. The barrel's going to take down Alistar. Dodo's on the ground. They pick up Porpoise. It's a 3-for-1 as they start flying by the turrets. Zion Spartan doesn't care. He's going to get out of this one. Slowed from the harpoon. That will take him down. As he gets hit by the inhibitor turret, it's a shutdown as well going to Cali Trolls, so he gets a bit stronger in the 2-for-4.
They go so far up that you have all these kiting tools that they become chase down tools with your movement speed increases. Run straight at them, engage backline, like I said, a champion select onto one of these poke champions with Pole Belter. Able to get the Zonias off just barely, but he still gets picked up by Nien. That's another dragon, the third dragon going to CLG, where movement speed actually means a lot in this game. So third dragon's big.
Especially synergizing with their items just in this game. Like you said, the way they've been building up, synergizing, and complementing everything else they have is very nice. See how this fight went one more time. That TP home guard.
Boom. Hits Nien. Barely gets it off right as he touches the ground. Xfinity a really good ultimate again. This is why CLG are first picking the Gragas over and over again to get it to Xmithy, get him on this jungle that he's so comfortable on the second half of the split. You can see Righteous Glory's second item after Sightstone and Jungle item. Third item, I guess. Yep. Count Sightstone as a full item. It's all about the movement speed. So they have kiting tools, they put the burden of engage on Team 8, but they also get their own engage tools so that they can dictate the pace of the game and not have it just be a poke fest. When they want to fight, they get to fight, and here comes a fight!
Bit of a surge in gold. Teammate felt good. They had just taken down mid turret during that replay and wanted to stay, but they have nothing to stay for. Counterlogic Gaming able to close in here and just cordon off Teammate as they try to escape, pushing Golden Glue and Dodo to one side. No chase there. Maybe actually gets in. The gauntlet goes down. Unbreakable Will coming in for Dodo. Double it flashes over the wall. Double it picks up 2 more. One of those goes over to Afromu as Rush Hour comes up. The teamwork is big.
25 minutes in, and they already have an 8,000 gold advantage over Team 8. CLG looking at the Baron now after killing 4 members. No TP from Cali Trolls. Give it a 26-man for the Baron here.
Giving up a nice juicy dessert wave in the bot, but no worries to them right now as they get the over the wall. Oh, Porpoise did not want that. Oh! Got him. Hooked it over. Very nice shot there, predicting the speed of the tunnel.
That actually makes me very happy because as a jungler, just go deal with the other jungler. Make sure he can't smite steal this. just stop him, please.
It makes you happy not being the jungler.
Yeah.
See, there's a difference.
Yeah. When they stop me, I'm a little mad. Smithy,
So,
though,
a little overstay.
Yeah, he actually still hits Dodo with the stun, and then he knocks Nien into the team, but Nien has to walk out. Now Cali Trolls is collapsed on, and then they just rush at Nien.
Look how good the fight start looks, though. And then they're all like, wait, we used everything.
Yeah, and the positioning that Xmithy put Nien in cost Nien's life. So it ended up being a really good Gragas ultimate and gave the Righteous Glory purchase, and then double lift. 2v1ing, but he's going to get some help.
That's one of your break your
2v1ing. Speaking of 2v1.
What?
Again.
So that's Zion running through. You can see the Elixir of Wrath still on him, helping him be a beast. That's going to be extended on kills and assists, so that's just going to keep going for him. Another extension on the kill assist. It's going to be a kill. And Zion Spartan's Elixir of Wrath is definitely raining down terror on the rest of the teams. Double lift hitting all the skill shots that he needs. Cali Trolls in the eyes of the team. Surfed up. A triple kill overall for Zion Spartan. And he is just coming up huge right now. 10, 3, and 2. The Olaf pick comes through again. He didn't even really get any bans focused towards him. Teammate thought they could just keep him down.
And CLG, they've never finished higher than 3rd place in the regular split. They're about to put themselves in a position where they play tiebreaker for 1st place at the end of the day.
It's going to be big. A lot happened at the end of the split to pit 4 teams against each other at 1st place. One of the tightest races we've ever had. And Counterlogic Gaming is going to put their foot down and be the first team to move up and be in that tiebreaker right now. They are taking down Teammate. Possibly. Looks like we're going to have to back off here. Smithy got very, very low. The Zanyas goes out. Is it the finalizing kill? They were waiting for the opening. Nien very low. No home guards on him. It looks like the Nexus is open. Belter comes in, but it's just going to be a regular card dealt out to Porpoise. And that is finally the Nexus. It took them the